million people across the country have permanently lost their sense of smell due to COVID. Adam Waltz spoke with two women struggling with long COVID to learn more about the personal impact of this problem.
I would run a marathon or, be running 4 or 5 times a week.
Vicki Jones was a high-intensity fitness instructor in her 50s and former pro pentathlete. But after contracting COVID last summer,
long COVID has left me unable to exercise. I'm not able to work.
I was dizzy, I had hot flashes, and I was in bed for nearly 6 weeks.
Lydia Pastor is only 17 and spent most of the last 2 years at home, fatigued after a stint with COVID in February of 2020.
It's been 21 months since my initial infection. I take walks every night with my mom, and I was unable to do that when I was sick. I could barely make it to the end of my driveway without being winded.
Both Vicki and Lydia have been diagnosed with long-haul COVID-19, and it's changed their lives forever. While Vicki suffers from brain fog,
seeing down at the local supermarket in my pajamas, no idea how I got there.
Lydia is slowly rejoining her past normal life.
Now I'm actually able to go to school and participate in a full school day, and it is still a bit difficult. I find that I'm still pretty tired at the end of the day.
A study from Penn State College of Medicine estimates more than 100 million people will suffer from long COVID, meaning anyone showing COVID symptoms after 6 months since first getting the virus. Yet more research is needed for this very personalized illness.
Long-term neurological issues such as that long-term COVID brain, and other people are feeling some long-term breathing difficulties. So it's just a little bit different in everybody.
Both Vicki and Lydia, more than 50 years apart in age, with their health changed forever, are hoping they can support others still battling COVID years down the road.
Very grateful that I can coach some people with long COVID because I've become a breathwork coach.
Despite the fact that we all may have different physical symptoms, we're all facing a social stigma associated with chronic illness. And so as I continue to get better, I've tried to deepen my involvement as an advocate for people like myself.
But there is some hope for COVID long haulers. Maya Rodriguez explains how vaccines can make a major difference.
There are COVID survivors, and then there are COVID survivors whose bodies can't seem to kick its symptoms out.
In those cases, we definitely, can help see them and try to do additional treatments and our diagnostic testing.
Not much is known yet about why some patients, so-called COVID long haulers, retain lingering symptoms and others don't.
We were looking for factors that might influence who would experience long COVID symptoms and what the severity might be.
Michael Simon is director of data science at Arcadia, which collects and aggregates healthcare data.
This is part of a larger group, the COVID-19 Patient Recovery Alliance, which is a large group working to identify causes and help develop policies for long COVID.
Researchers there analyzed COVID-19 data for more than 26 million patients, including 1.6 million that got COVID. Then they examined their vaccination statuses, specifically when they got the shot.
Individuals who were vaccinated against COVID, even if they got a diagnosis of COVID, it seems that those who were vaccinated had a reduced likelihood of experiencing long COVID symptoms.
That may not be much of a surprise. People who were vaccinated but still got COVID seem to avoid becoming a long hauler. But for those who had not been vaccinated before getting COVID, researchers made a surprising discovery.
Even if you weren't vaccinated prior to diagnosis, the sooner after their diagnosis that they were vaccinated, the better protected they were against long COVID symptoms.
In other words, getting a shot from one of the available vaccines after getting COVID reduced the chance of someone developing long-haul symptoms. It's a potential game changer, considering 1 in 3 people infected by COVID will experience long hauler symptoms, and more than 50 million people in the U.S. have had COVID so far, with more getting infected by the Omicron variant every day.
This kind of study shows that even if we're looking at events that are beyond the point we've already been infected, it seems that there are still opportunities for your health to be improved through the use of vaccination.
Vaccines that, in America at least, remain available for the taking. I'm Maya Rodriguez.